The 2026 Jeep Grand Wagoneer is finally here, and it's more than just a simple refresh, it's a complete rethinking of what Jeep's biggest SUV should be. After the somewhat confusing debut of the original Wagoneer lineup, Jeep is taking bold steps to fix its past mistakes. Gone are the high prices, the messy branding, and the unclear direction. This time, Jeep says it's getting everything right, from the name, to the badge, to the technology under the hood. Let's start with the most important news: the Wagoneer name is gone. From now on, every version of this full-size SUV will be called the Grand Wagoneer. It's a clean slate, and it's meant to simplify the lineup. And yes, the Jeep badge is officially back. The company tried to spin Wagoneer into a luxury sub-brand before, but that plan is now scrapped. Jeep wants to reclaim its identity, and that's exactly what this new Grand Wagoneer does. The pricing is also getting a major correction. Instead of starting around luxury brand territory, the new Grand Wagoneer will begin just under $65,000. That's a huge shift, and it means Jeep wants this SUV to compete directly with mainstream heavy hitters like the Chevy Tahoe, GMC Yukon, and Ford Expedition, instead of chasing Escalade money. Before we dive deeper, if you're enjoying this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your fellow car lovers. It really helps the channel grow and keeps us bringing you more detailed automotive reviews like this one. Now, back to the big news, the powertrain. The 2026 Jeep Grand Wagoneer is introducing something totally new for the brand, a range-extended plug-in hybrid setup, also known as a REEV or EREV. This means it's not a typical hybrid and not a regular electric vehicle either. Instead, it uses a gas engine as a generator to charge the batteries that power electric motors. The result, the most powerful Grand Wagoneer ever built, delivering a stunning 647 horsepower and 620 pound-feet of torque. Jeep says this version will hit 60 miles per hour in just 5 seconds flat. That's seriously impressive for a massive 7-passenger SUV. But performance isn't the only highlight. The new powertrain also delivers about 150 miles of electric-only range and a total range of around 500 miles when the gas generator kicks in. That means you can drive it purely as an EV for short trips and rely on gasoline for longer journeys. No range anxiety, no problem. Jeep's CEO, Bob Broderdorf, says this marks a milestone for the brand and for parent company Stellantis. It's actually the first model in the Stellantis lineup to use this technology, which was originally shown in the Ram 1500 Ramcharger concept. Jeep just happened to get it to market first. And for those who still prefer traditional power, the Grand Wagoneer won't forget you. It'll continue to offer the 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-6 Hurricane engine, producing 420 horsepower and 468 pound-feet of torque. This setup can tow up to 10,000 pounds, plenty for families who like to haul boats, campers, or trailers. A high-output version could come later, once production stabilizes. And while a V8 Hemi isn't confirmed, Broderdorf hasn't ruled it out completely, which should keep muscle enthusiasts hopeful. The design of the new Grand Wagoneer also reflects this new direction. Jeep wanted to make the SUV look more confident, high-tech, and cohesive. The front end has been redesigned with a bolder, squarer shape, and the signature 7-slot grille now lights up, literally. Each slot glows for a futuristic touch, while new T-shaped LED lights in the lower fascia add to the aggressive, modern styling. Wheel sizes range from 18 to 22 inches, depending on trim, and the color palette now includes lighter, more sophisticated hues. Inside, the trims have been reorganized to fit different lifestyles and budgets. The base Grand Wagoneer now takes the place of what used to be the regular Wagoneer, but it's better equipped. Step up to the limited trim, and you'll get Napa leather and heated rear seats. The limited reserve takes things further, adding a premium 19-speaker Macintosh audio system, a panoramic tri-pane sunroof, power-deploying steps, and a head-up display. For off-road lovers, there's the new Upland trim, which adds rugged touches like tow hooks, 20-inch wheels, skid plates, a roof rack, and Jeep's air suspension. This version looks tough and acts tough, making it perfect for those who actually plan to use the Grand Wagoneer beyond the pavement. On the opposite end of the spectrum sits the Summit, the most luxurious trim, drenched in Napa leather and real walnut wood trim. Then there's the Summit Reserve, which goes full luxury with Palermo quilted leather, ventilated seats, a suede headliner, and a massive 23-speaker Macintosh sound system. It's a cabin that can rival anything from Range Rover or Cadillac. Another interesting change is the death of chrome. Jeep's design vice president Vince Gallanti explained that the team is eliminating chrome from their vehicles entirely because the plating process uses hazardous chemicals. Instead, they're switching to high-quality silver metallic trim that looks just as premium but is more eco-friendly. This decision will affect the entire Jeep lineup, including the Cherokee, Grand Cherokee, and the new Wagoneer S. Underneath, the Grand Wagoneer rides on the STLA frame platform, the same base used for the upcoming Ram 1500 REV. For the SUV version, Jeep had to modify the frame to fit the new 92 kWh battery pack, which sits low under the floor for a better center of gravity. The vehicle will use a 400-volt electrical system and, while not confirmed yet, it's expected to support Tesla's NACS fast charging standard in the near future. Jeep says the EREV setup uses a 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine, but not in the way you might think. The engine doesn't directly drive the wheels. Instead, it's detuned and optimized to run efficiently as a generator that powers a 130 kilowatt alternator. That generator charges the battery, and the battery feeds electricity to the motors on the front and rear axles. This system can operate in 3 modes: pure electric mode with the gas engine off, a top-up mode that maintains battery charge, or a high-power mode that engages the engine for heavy-duty work like towing. If you're still with us, make sure you've hit that subscribe button and turned on notifications. We post in-depth reviews, comparisons, and future car breakdowns just like this every week. Don't forget to drop a comment below telling us which version of the Grand Wagoneer you'd go for, the gas-powered one or the new hybrid EREV. Now, let's talk about availability. The rollout will happen in stages. The gasoline-powered Grand Wagoneer will arrive first, launching late in 2025. Once production ramps up and quality control hits the right level, the EREV model will follow, likely by the second quarter of 2026. Jeep says it's prioritizing quality this time, a big lesson learned from the previous model, which faced reliability issues early on. Pricing is another key highlight. The Grand Wagoneer now starts at $64,740, which is significantly more competitive than before. The top-tier Summit Obsidian comes in just under $99,000, still premium but not over the top. Jeep's goal is to make this SUV mainstream, not luxury exclusive. CEO Bob Broderdorf has made it clear that he wants the Grand Wagoneer to be seen as a powerful, capable, family-friendly Jeep. First and foremost, not an overpriced status symbol. So, what's the takeaway here? The 2026 Jeep Grand Wagoneer isn't just an update, it's a statement. It's Jeep's way of saying, we've listened. They've simplified the branding, improved the value, modernized the styling, added an advanced hybrid system, and made sure this SUV feels like a true Jeep again. With up to 500 miles of total range, a refined design, and an aggressive new pricing strategy, the Grand Wagoneer looks set to become one of the most balanced full-size SUVs in its class. Whether you're after family comfort, off-road adventure, or just cutting-edge technology, this new Grand Wagoneer is shaping up to deliver it all. Jeep seems to have finally found the formula it's been searching for, and if everything goes as planned, 2026 might be the year the Grand Wagoneer earns its name back, in full. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Jeep Grand Wagoneer, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Tell us in the comments, do you think Jeep's new strategy will work this time? Or should they have kept the Wagoneer name separate? We love hearing your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.